Hola, ¿cómo estás? Valley. Okay, we're having some technical problems with Jose, and I'm about to send him the link again so he could get in. Hold on one second. As you saw on the thumbnail, guys, we're going to be discussing a very serious, we're going to be discussing La Guerra, okay? And I'm going to try to stick to more Spanish than English, okay, regarding this, because that way, YouTube won't get upset, basically, and we could talk longer because, you guys could, if you want to really have a conversation, we can do this, okay? Hola, 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 hola.
¿Cómo está?
Okay, bien, bien, bien. Okay, let me give them a few minutes to get into the screen, into the stream to see that we're live, and let me upload into the links and then we start chatting. Okay, so I'm about to put all the links in the chat for you guys to see for later. Remember, you guys need to subscribe to me because we are working hard doing these lives every week, unless something happens here on YouTube. And every Sunday, we're live in Instagram. So please, please, please subscribe and share, okay? So, hablamos sobre la situación en otro país, la guerra, la guerra, la, repite,
Guerra, guerra,
guerra,
la guerra.
guerra. Dale? Okay? Now, yo tengo un palabras para hablar la situación in a chat. Okay? So I'm going to put some tag words, okay, in the chat. And I want you to look at what I've added so far. Heck, Jose, and if you want to add something, I'll just continue to add, okay? So there's so far it's not that many, but what I have is distinct. Okay, so and I'm going to. All right, those now you see how I misspelled, guys. You see I misspelled a word in English, so you sit there and you think about it. You know what we're talking about when we're talking about violación. Okay. Violación. Now you know what and tanque is tanque. Okay, you probably understand it in misil or misiles. To attend this. Okay, so realmente. Okay, espero que. Oh no, no quiero que. I do not want. No quiero que el presidente de otro país estaré matar. Okay.
Mate,
Mate.
subjunctive. Mate.
Oh, mate. Subjunctive. Me is subjunctives, right? So I do not want. So I do not want that to happen, guys. All right. I do not want this to happen. Okay. But and it's been like casi 14 días de la guerra. Okay.
De la guerra.
La guerra. Casi 14 días. Okay. And la hombre, señor P. Okay, señor P. Quiere el presidente de U.
Ajá.
Estaré mate. Okay, or the morder, right? Or should we say morió?
Que lo
He
mate.
he is
Quiere que lo mate. O lo quiere
just
matar.
mate. Yeah, mata. Yeah, he expected this man to be gone. He did, right? So I'm gonna switch to English because I want everybody to follow through. He expected this to happen. He expected it to happen probably in Cardoce Diaz, 4 days. Okay, he wanted this to occur. Been 14 days. All right, that this situation is going on. Okay, and él tienes problemas con los tanques. Okay, and la calles es difícil para manejando para,
Para manejar.
para
Las calles son
los
difíciles para
tanques.
manejar.
Say that again.
Las calles son difíciles para manejar.
Son is ser is not estar.
No. We use
Oh,
ser.
okay. You use ser, okay. And estoy feliz por la situación sobre las mujeres, porque hay no violación de las mujeres, okay?
No hay.
No hay. No hay. And muy bien, hey Jason.
Gracias,
And
Jason.
and mira, or I want to say I watch. Do I say buscar? Is this buscar?
Miro. I watch.
It is mirar.
Miro.
Okay.
I
Miro,
watch.
right. I watch. Okay. Because, never mind. I was wondering when I'm supposed to use buscar, guys. But anyway, miró la situación en la televisión. And cada día yo espero que la situación para.
Pare.
Pare. Subjunctive. Pare. Pero es ahora es imposible para mí
Imaginar.
imaginar cómo señor P para la guerra. Okay? I don't know how, because él siento orgulloso.
Él
Siente orgulloso.
Él se siente orgulloso.
Él se siente orgulloso. Okay? Orgulloso. Because this Mr. P is he has such pride, right? He has such pride. So he can't sit there and say I was wrong. He can't sit there and say, how do you say I was wrong? What's I was wrong?
Estoy mal, estoy errado. Estoy errado. I am wrong.
Estoy errado. Pero, he can't say that. He cannot say that, right?
Él no va a decir eso.
He cannot. It's impossible a hablar lo lamento. He can't say that, right? And la gente de Señor P no saben la situación en realidad.
Exacto.
So, his people don't even know what's going on. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And can we talk about race for a moment? Can we talk about race?
Race.
Let's talk about race. Mr. P, Señor P, okay, quiere el presidente y la mujer del presidente, okay, maten, right?
Okay. Quiere que ellos mueran.
Quiere ellos mueran.
Quiere que ellos mueran.
Quiero que ellos mueran.
Ajá.
He wants them to the husband and the wife.
Yo creo que es algo un poco más de conflictos de interés. Quizá hay algo que él quiere de ese país.
Mm-hmm.
Según Internet, algunas páginas indican que según Mr. P quiere liberar. Dice que quiere liberar al...
Es una mentira. Grande mentira.
Mhm.
Okay, and guys, he's I I think I don't know how to say no fly zone. I don't know how to say no fly zone, but it's tiempo. It's tiempo. It's time for it's tiempo por eso. Okay, I think that if we say it, because it's like, listen, señor B, es,
Mhm.
okay, eres sola, okay, es todo ustedes y tú sola. I don't you just say no. You can't fight all of us. You can't. You are alone. You are alone. Okay, that is why mi presidente favorito, está caminando en la calle, en televisión, habla a otros países, otras personas, pero señor P es encosada, hidden, oscuro. I want to say hidden.
Malvado, como cerrado.
Es cerrado en la banco, bajo la casa. He's like in a bunker. He's like hidden, you know? Porque él es extraño, él es incorrecto, él es malo, 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 you know? So,
Y de hecho, quizás él solo quiere recuperar esa parte de Europa, porque él hizo una invasión, ¿sabes?
sí,
Con militares
invasión.
en el
Yes,
país.
let me add that. Yes. Hmm.
Sí, pero hay muchos, sin embargo, hay ciertos países que están apoyándolo
I think I spelled it.
y no me parece, y no me parece correcto.
Hmm.
Dentro de esos, invasión. Dentro de esos países que están apoyándolo está mi país, ¿ok? Y no estoy de acuerdo, pero tu país está apoyando al otro país afectado.
Let's switch. How much can you say in English? Just so, because we're gonna have different level of Spanish. Say what you just said a little bit in English without
Some
with.
countries, there are some
Hmm.
countries that are supporting Mr. P, you
Oh,
know,
wait a minute now. Solo dos países.
including mine.
Tres. Okay, okay.
My
Continue.
country hasn't sent any national guard or army, any commission to there because I can say it out loud. They don't have.
Right. Right.
Our militaries, they are not allowed, and they have not the physical, let's say, aptitude, or they are not as strong as they think in order
This
to
is
make a war.
Venezuela. This is
That's
Venezuela.
Venezuela. Yeah, Venezuela
Yes.
doesn't have that.
So we think
And I can
Venezuela.
say this because I am out of the country, but I know
Yes.
that if I get into my country, they see this video is like you are talking against our country, and I don't care because it's true.
No. Yes, we do care. Yes, we do care.
I mean, no, I mean, I don't care what Venezuela's, but what the government in Venezuela think about what I'm saying. That's what I
So
mean.
okay, so
I
there's
mean,
tres países.
just that we don't
Chino,
have.
Venezuela, ¿qué es otro país? ¿Qué es
No estoy
otro país?
seguro, no estoy seguro, ¿ok?
Okay.
Pero realmente hay 5 países, five other countries. Korea, North Korea,
Oh, Norte, Corea Norte, sí.
North
I
Korea,
had it. Low Oviedo. I forgot it.
North Korea, Syria,
Syria, Syria. Exacto, exacto. Okay.
Bielorrusia,
Yes.
y Eritrea.
Eritrea. Eritrea?
I don't know what countries is it. It's something that I read.
Okay. Okay. That's okay.
I don't know where's that. Being honest.
Listen. Oh my
In my
goodness.
country, in my country that said that they support Russia, and I was like, really,
Wow.
really, Maduro?
Wow.
Do
Wow.
you really support this?
Wow. 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 Okay.
It's a country in South Africa, you know?
Uh-huh.
That last country is a country in South Africa.
Okay. Miris la cuerpos donde mueren. Did you see the bodies of the dead?
No, a mí no me gustan las guerras. No me
Yes. Sí.
gustan los problemas. No
Sí.
me gusta el abuso.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I left my country. No me gusta. Entonces yo poco veo ese tipo de cosas. O sea, he intentado saber qué
Mm-hmm.
pasa, pero no
Mm-hmm.
he querido ver personas muertas, disparos. No, no me gusta.
Okay.
Es
Well,
abuso.
okay, guys. I did see. I try not. It really does affect me. It gets into my head, right? If I see the videos in reality, but I said I have to see something, or I could, or I could pretend it's not there. I could pretend it's happening, right? Don't think that's healthy either to pretend to look the other way, and you know when um I saw a man. Okay, so I want to say, is it busco un hombre or mira un hombre? I saw. I want to just say in
Miro,
middle,
miro.
miro un hombre. Okay, and a hombre is anciano, anciano. Okay,
Anciano,
anciano. Discúlpeme, anciano, anciano. And él es hablar con otras personas adentro una casa. Okay? You want to translate while I'm doing this?
I saw an old man and he was talking to other people inside a house.
Right? Porque el hombre fue entrar la casa también.
Because
Pero,
they came into the house.
pero antes entrar la casa, did you hear me?
Ujú.
Oh, you just went. La misil, la
El
misil,
misil,
la misil,
misil,
boom, boom,
explotó.
explotó en el hombre muere.
El hombre murió.
Murió. El hombre murió. So you can say that in English?
Well, basically, I saw a man who was coming into a house, and then a missile just exploded there.
Yeah. Right before he entered the house. So they were
Right
filming him. Yeah. Antes la entra. Antes. So they were filming him
before.
because it's like he was like telling, something, right? And hay una familia de 4 personas.
Una
Okay.
familia.
Una familia de 4 personas. Okay. La niño muere. La
El
niña
niño
muere. La mujer
murieron.
murieron. Murieron. And solamente el padre vida.
Padre
Padre vida.
sobrevivió.
BBO. Mm-hmm.
sobrevivió.
Mm-hmm. So you
It
want
was
to translate that?
poor people and
Mm-hmm.
children. They died, and their
Mm-hmm.
mom,
And
just
the and mm-hmm.
just
Yeah.
the father survived.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And like en pasado semana, ellos en televisión hablamos con el reportar. They were,
Reportero,
like,
hablaron, they talk, hablaron
hablaron al reportador en
con el
pasado semana. Con
reportero,
él, con él,
con el reportero.
con el reportero.
Ro, 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 ro.
Oh,
El
guys. So
reportero.
yeah, and yeah, I want a no-fly zone. That's I try not to. I'm trying to stay in Spanish, but there's certain things, right? We need that. I think. I think we have to say they as las personas en todo el mundo, okay? Tenemos que hablar. Si el hombre, el presidente, muere,
Muere.
muere, entonces tú mueres.
Wow. It's heavy.
You want to tell her what I said?
She said that everybody needs to say, if you president dies, the other president dies too. It's like if something happened to him,
Uh-huh.
it's gonna happen to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Basically, the main problem here is because of what this other country affected can bring. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Esto es por lo que este país puede brindar. No, there is a
Mm-hmm.
huge there is a huge raw materials. You know, important for the world, and they are there. That's what this other guy wants. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I don't know how to say the king is dead, long live the king in Spanish. You could write that down. I'll try to say it. You know,
The king is
I
dead.
think like the sentence. You ever heard of the sentence? The king is dead. Long live the king. Have you ever heard of that statement? Basically, it's like for like in England, right? The moment the death of the last king dies, they celebrate the new king. So the old king is dead, long live the new king. So that's why they say the king is dead, long live the king at the same time, right? And the reason
I
why,
think that is something similar
yeah,
in Spanish, which is
mm,
a rey muerto, príncipe coronado. A rey muerto, príncipe coronado. It means like when the
uh-huh,
king dies,
right,
immediately the prince is gonna be crowned.
uh-huh. Oh yes, right, yes. So because Senior P wanted the otro presidente to die, he was
Quiere
going to
que el
sit there
otro
and say
presidente
they
muera
want to declare. Yeah,
para
yeah,
él
he's going to declare.
coronarse.
Yeah, he's right. He was going to declare himself the president of them all. He's going to all of a sudden say he was like this man is dead. This man is dead. So now this country does that word Ukraine does not exist anymore, and it's all the other word, right? It's all the other word. That's what he wanted to say, you know. And now and he can't. Right now. Ahora it's imposible, no puede. And instead of okay, estoy feliz por eso. I'm happy for that, you know. Man,
I wouldn't like this happen in my country, you know.
right?
Many people die,
Hmm.
but I would really like military from another country to get into my country and take out my president. I would
Can
really
I?
like.
Okay, I'm gonna say something kind of negative in regards to my own. Okay, they keep telling us about like NATO and that NATO needs to decide as a group whether to do the no-fly zone, right? As a group, right? But I think there's some individuals in politics, there's some political people, right, who wants that president to die, who wants his wife to die, right? They already planning what suit they're going to wear at the funeral. They already are planning on what speech they're going to say at the funeral, right? They're like, will you hurry up and die so I can sit there and say, I protest. That kind of false sadness, that hypocrisy. There's people here, politics. There's politicians here in this country who wants, why? And let me tell you another reason why they want him to die. I'm talking about the president of
Spanish.
the of Ukraine, right? Remember?
Spanish.
Oh, okay. En mi país, hay personas de políticos quieren la presidente de Ucrania estaré mueren, ¿ok?
Que muera.
Muere
No,
y
they are not
la
supporting
mujer de
Ukraine. They
Ucrania,
are.
¿huh?
They are
Huh?
supporting Ukraine.
I said algunos,
Oh,
algunos,
okay.
algunos,
Okay.
algunos. Por un razón particular, ¿ok? Hay, ok, el presidente de Ucrania, él tiene un audio, un audio de la conversación entre presidente Trump y presidente de Ucrania. Cuando el presidente Trump decía que dame
Él puede.
información
Ajá, información.
sobre Biden y la niño, hijo de Biden, ¿ok? O no dinero, no
Ayuda.
cosas, nada.
No ayuda.
Yes, like
Pero él no decide la ayuda, la decide
it's
Biden.
so you understand? You understand? If he dies, that audio dies because Russia would destroy that audio for Presidente Trump. But as long as that man is alive, that audio can be released. And he could say, this, now that I have time, this is actually what happened. You could hear it for yourself. That means I said, algunas personas en este país quiere el presidente de Ucrania estaré muerto.
Que muera.
Que
Quieren que
muera.
muera.
Can you
Subjuntivo.
write that? Can you write that in the chat so I could put that in long-term memory? Que muera. Que muera. Mm-hmm.
Exacto. Tenemos que esperar para ver
Yeah.
qué pasa
Mm.
y luego entender cómo termina todo.
What needs to happen? Because every day, because we've been speaking for 30 minutes, so we probably should sum up. So, they have asked for help. NATO has been sending different types of help, right? I think we have to. I think NATO should say by Tuesday, if you're not out of this country by Tuesday 7 p.m. by 7 p.m. Okay, then we're going to put in the no-fly zone and we're going to defend it. I think and that give them time to turn those tanks around. I think and was he can't like he has enough missiles. His missiles can hit Orlando, Florida. Okay, Russia has missiles to hit Orlando, Florida, right? But if he hits Orlando, Florida, and not only kill little old me, right? He kills me. He kills my son. He kills my client. He kills my friends, right? He will kill Disney. Disney is in every language. Disney is understood by children in every continent. You understand? They go to in Spanish. Eurato is muerto. It's gonna be like the little mouse is dead in China, in Korean, in Nigerian, in Japanese, Mandarin. He thinks that the world will lose their mind because they go sit there. I'm not explaining. You gonna do this to my babies? My babies who want to grow up and visit Disneyland in every country? That's crazy. But he could do that. I won't be around to see it, but that would be his final straw. That's what I think.
I understand.
You have anything else that you want to say?
No, I just need to say that I hope everything stops. I want this to stop. I don't like when
Yeah.
countries fight against other.
Yeah, we don't. We'll talk about this more, guys. We're gonna because it's been over 30 minutes, and I don't want this to be flagged. I want it to stay up so people can watch it later. I'm going to stop it, but anyway, you guys who hanging in here, thank you so much.
Let us your opinions in the comments.
Yes, in Spanish or in English. I have to practice both. Some days I can't speak English either. Anyway, I love you guys. We talk to you soon. And we will be, hopefully, without technical problems, we'll be on Instagram tomorrow at 7 p.m. And tomorrow is daylight savings time, so we'll figure this out in the morning. Okay? So anyway, besos y abrazos.